mama, and I can make you better, boy. So take this risk if you wanna.
Tap into H.O.P the series.
Whether a man or woman, want it or you got it. It's a divine affection. Yeah, you can't live without it. Such a lover, girl. I'll give you all the feels. Step into my world. I promise you'll love it here with me. That's good for my mama, and I can make you better, boy. So take this risk if you wanna. A real lover, girl. I'll give you all the feels. Step into my world. I promise you'll love it here with me. You know this film energy. When I feel safe, when I feel heard, when I can trust you at your word, that makes me feel soft. I'm just a girl, ready to nurture you. When I feel safe, when I feel heard, when I can trust you at your word, that makes me feel soft. I'm just a girl, ready to nurture you. Feel energy. Whether a man or woman, want it or you got it.
They tell you to be, live your life, be free. Are you ready for this? What they tell you to be, live your life, be free, free. They tell you to be, live your life, be free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free, free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free.
I'm soft and feminine, a shirt like mine. Pay close attention, I blow your mind. Give me this tattoo. Strike a pose like it's 92. Givenchy and Prada boo. He bought one for me, I bought one for you. I'ma give the girls just what they want. A rich and classy bitch, oh yeah, that's cool. My hair, my nails are long, all the teeth. So step your pussy up if you gon' be like D. I wanna see you beat your face like this. I feelin' that you woo, you just can't miss. Get you, you. Serve the pussy like I know you do. Give it grand pride, season. I make all the femme queens just wanna think twice. Cause I've got the face and I've got the lips. I've got the teeth and I've got the tits. I am the soft and the feminine way. If you don't know, you wanna learn today. Said I've got the face and I've got the lips. I've got the teeth and I've got the tits. I am the soft and the feminine way. If you don't know, you gotta learn today. cause you're up to bat. Say yes to you, let me teach you a thing or two. Check my stats, bitch, I've been to school, living my truth. I ain't just come, don't mind my attitude. We're here to make noise, all the girls and the femme queen boys.
They tell you to be, live your life, be free. They tell you to be, live your life, be free, free.
Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. Soft and feminine. Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. Soft and feminine. Oh girl, who is that Delacroix? Who? She ain't never had a song out. Oh girl, you better check the record, cause she's where? Oh honey, don't think it was just some singles, honey. She done transitioned and gave it all to you, okay? Oh honey, she went up into the heavens and talked to Jesus. You gonna learn why she was a boy. Then she turned into a fabulous girl that's fabulous and pretty. You see it? I know you had you mad, cause now she has an album, darling. And you're gonna buy it. Your mama's gonna buy it. Your daddy's gonna buy it. Your grandmama's gonna buy it. Your ancestors are gonna buy it. Cause, alright, that's who's gonna buy it. Everybody's gonna buy it. So you better get into the tea, cause it's the house of Delacroix, bitch. And bow down. Thank you. I am the soft and the feminine way. You're gonna learn today.
Welcome to the House of Peach. Oh my God, it's another show, Vonda. All right, so let us introduce ourselves.
Yes.
My name is Peach or Piers. I am the founder of House of Peach. Uh, Vonda, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Smack. Smack said it. I am the VP of the House of Peach, and I am here to have fun tonight.
So the video you just saw was from a fabulous sister of ours, Delacroix, soft and feminine. I thought that was the perfect song to kick off this episode. So before we begin, Rhonda, what did you think about it? Smack, what did you think about that video?
I thought that video was great. I love how the creativity in it, and I love how Delacroix just teaches and empowers other people to love themselves, no matter what you look like, what your shape is. Love yourself. And I just love how she always creates music that speaks to the soul. I really love that.
Yes, I do too. Fabulous song, Del. We love you. And you will see that on future House of Peach shows. We are here to encourage and inspire you. If this is your first time, let me give you just a brief synopsis as to what HOP is. HOP stands for House of Peach. It was created to inspire aspiring female entrepreneurs to chase their dreams through the art of storytelling by sharing real stories of courage, perseverance, and success. We empower women to believe in their vision and build the future they deserve. So, tonight's topic is she has the dream. What's standing in the way? Let me put my earbuds on. And this is a part two from last week's show. So, are you ready to get into it? Because we said a lot
Yeah,
last week. And I want to let you
yeah,
know, let
let's
me
get
tell
into
you,
it.
we had over 1,000+ views on the last show. So, we are just hitting these shows out the ballpark. So, we must be doing a great job. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, you okay?
Yes. And also, woo, this heat this allergies is messing with me. And also
Don't even worry about
we have garnered so much attention. We have four to five interviews tomorrow with some fabulous female entrepreneurs that will be showcased on Hop the series. I am excited about what we're doing here. I'm telling you, I believe we're going to change so many lives. I could feel it in my. Do you feel that? I feel it.
I do. I feel it. It feels good, especially when um called and let me know like the appointments are uh, you know, increasing. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? We have something here. Hopefully, once they come on Hop, hopefully these entrepreneurs see what we see and want to join in and help us with others who have that vision, know what they may want to do, but are scared to take that first step. They can motivate them. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So if you're watching, if you have the opportunity, take out your mobile phone, go to your app store and download the House of Peach app. Already inside is a wealth of information. We have female entrepreneurs from the first couple seasons of Hop, which was hosted by Amber, I'm sorry, April and Morgan. Shout outs to them. Hopefully, they'll come back to the Hop Fold and bring back the Boss Ladies Lounge. So you never know what's going to happen here. But to
Right.
get to our topic, she has the dream what's standing in her way. So, a brief recap last week, the last episode, which is episode 2, we did access to funding, fear of failure, lack of mentorship, family and caregiving responsibilities, and limited professional networks. So tonight we're going to talk about the next 6, and we're going to try to keep
Next
an
5.
hour. Oh no, it's 6.
Oh yeah, it is 6. You're right.
We're going to get through the next 6, and we hope that you stay tuned. Take this opportunity now to share the live because we're going to share our experiences. And please feel free if you're in the chat and something resonates with you, type it in the chat so we can read it. We want you to participate. We're excited that you are here. So,
Yes. Hold on before you go. Let's give
okay.
them like 5 seconds. Trust me, if you're viewing us right now, just hit share. If you're on Facebook, if you don't have the little share button by your name, that means you didn't share it. That means that you're just on here being nosy. So it's okay to be nosy, but can you do one little thing? It takes less than 2 seconds. Hit the share button so it messes up the algorithms on other people's timelines. Thank you. Just hit the share.
Hit the
If you're on
share
you,
button. Hit the
can you?
share. Be
And if you're
soft
on
and
you,
feminine.
yeah, and if you're on YouTube, can you please like, share, and subscribe? And also hit the bell so you can get our notifications of when we come on. That's it. Little
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything to support us, to help us. You can be like, yo, I help hot this series by sharing their stuff. Become our top fan. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, become my number one fan. Yeah. Oh my God, that soft and feminine got me feeling like,
Yeah.
all right. So let's get into number 6. She has the vision was standing in her way. So number 6 is self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Questioning skills, expertise, and readiness. So have you ever experienced self-doubt? Like you're not supposed to be here. Like you, extreme self doubt. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not my space. Why did I come through the doors?
Oh yeah, I've
Did
had a
you?
lot of that. Yeah, I had a lot of that because I just felt like I just need to stay in Delaware. People would be like trying to invite me. I never forget when I got the invite to go to Paris. Remember that? I think I told you about that, and I was like, "Yo, y'all over there killing people." I don't do that, but that wasn't, the situation. The situation is I felt I wasn't good enough to go over into bigger spaces, if you know what I'm saying. A lot of opportunities came my way and I turned them down because of my own self doubt and me thinking I wasn't ready.
Right.
But other people
Right.
saw things in me that I didn't see.
Okay. And this is when you was doing the smack entertainment and you was like, nah, I
Yeah.
can't do
Hmm.
it. I don't think I can pull this together. I don't think I'm gonna be great at it. Our mom be playing some dirty little tricks on us. You know what? I felt like
Yeah.
that in each and every endeavor I've ever tried. When I did Necklace Envy and I was buying all of that stuff, I said, who in the heck is going to buy this from me? What if I pack all this
Hmm.
stuff up and I go out here and I set up this vendor table and nobody want anything on here? And then when I was having the
Hmm.
parties, I'm like, who in the world is going to come to this? They don't know me. And then with the nonprofits, who in the world want to be a part of this when there's so many other nonprofits? Why do they want to deal with me? And even today, with us doing the House of Peach, who in the world want to listen to us? There are billionaires out there. Why do our voices matter? And
Right.
so
Same
that
for
self
me.
doubt.
Yeah, same for me and a business venture that I want to do for myself, right? I could have been launched this, but I'm holding my own self back because of doubt. You know what I'm saying? It could probably go a whole lot more, and I probably would not have to work a full time job and could actually live off this next business venture that I want to do. But I'm holding myself back because of questioning my skills. You know what I'm saying? But when you've had several people who said you should do it, and when I've proposed it, yeah, that's definitely you. Oh, this would work well. Everybody loves you, Smack. Everybody would tap in. I'm just like, I'm questioning if I really have the skills to do it. Do I have the expertise? And am I ready? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get it, but I'm holding myself back with that number six. It takes time to
Yeah,
get over that, I think. Yeah.
I totally understand because I've had people say to me, "Oh, everybody loves you. Oh, the LGBT community loves you, or this community loves you, female community," and then I'm like, they love me. Do they even know who I am? Do they know I exist?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Darlene
Yep.
said, every success is born from failure. So I agree with her wholeheartedly.
I like that.
Do not
Yeah.
give up. Don't give up. So I have a
Yeah.
video that talks a little bit about imposter syndrome, what it is, and how you can overcome that fear, that self doubt, that negative talk that's just inside of our heads. Y'all check this out.
Yes.
Let me see if I can make this bigger with her on it. All right.
Let's talk about imposter syndrome. Is that something that you still grapple with?
I don't like the term because I think that the word syndrome makes it sound like a true like mental issue or impairment. If you go to the root of what it is, it's having high levels of self-doubt, feeling like you're not capable to accomplish a task. Even today, running acquisition.com, I have so much self-doubt, but I don't look at it as a problem. I think that doubt and confidence can exist simultaneously. You don't need to act like a scared little chihuahua just because you have self-doubts. You can still take actions like somebody who is certain and confident. That doesn't mean that the voices in your head of like, oh gosh, what if you're not equipped for this? What if you can't do this? What if it should be somebody else? What if you're never gonna succeed? It doesn't mean those things aren't there. It just means that you don't act on them.
Let's talk.
So, what did you think about what Layla said? I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I
And
thought
I
it was awesome. I think everything she said was right on point.
right, sort of like what we said last week. Even though you had
Yes.
all these doubts and fears, you just showed up for yourself. You just
Right.
pushed. What is it? Just push
Yes.
through, and see it through.
Yep. Push through
Sometimes
and see it through. I like that.
because a lot of times what's inside of our mind just it's not the truth. Just because you felt it, you thought it, that doesn't mean it was going to occur that way. And even
Right.
if it did, right? Even worst case scenario, even if the worst thoughts you had did occur, at least you experienced it and you could have learned something from it and
Mm-hmm.
improved your business model or, techniques and stuff like that, or even change your business model. So, yeah, push away the fear of doubt or walk with it, like she said. Carry it with you.
Yeah.
Carry it right on in there with you. There's nothing wrong with disproving yourself, your
Nothing
own
wrong with it at
fears.
all. Yeah.
Darlene said, you need to acknowledge what you do right. Celebrate little victories. I agree with that.
Big
Yes,
shout out
Darlene
to
is going in.
Darlene. Yeah, big shout out to Darlene too. I appreciate you showing some love today. I appreciate that. You show love
Yeah,
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. So, the next one on our list, oh my God, this is a biggie. Gender bias and stereotypes, facing assumptions and biases about leadership, commitment, and capabilities based on your gender, based on being a female. Now, have you encountered anything because of you being a female going out there pursuing your dreams?
Yeah. I felt like, especially in this music uh entertainment world that I was in and still am in, it's harder for a woman. Sometimes I feel like they feel as though we shouldn't be at the top or be the leader. Like there's a place for a woman. And I think like you're not used to someone who's not taking their ish. You're not going to talk to me a certain way. I'm not here for that. That's not what I'm here to do. But then they try to push you into smaller roles than what you were called to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that what people in that industry that I'm talking about, women, I feel like they feel as though women are supposed to be in certain positions, but I walk straight out the door if I know I signed a contract for this and this is what I'm supposed to do. But once I get here, you're telling me something different. And then they try to change up the contract when they're not the person holding the contract. You feel what I'm saying? Because of who they are as a person. But yeah,
Yeah,
people, they feel women supposed to be soft and be like, okay, you got that. I'm not that way. I'm an
right,
agitator. You hurt my
right.
feelings, you gonna know it. I know what I'm here for, and I'm a leader, not a follower. I'm not following behind something else. That's not why I'm here. And so, I feel like sometimes women in that industry, we don't get the support that we need from the males. It's very dominant.
I certainly agree with you. I can remember my first heartache, my first heartbreak from a male. Um, I remember going to church. I maybe like I was 35, right?
Hmm.
And I said, listen, I want to preach the word of God. I feel it in my heart. So I went to my pastor and I told him this. How do I go down this path? Would you be a mentor for me? And he sat there and said, let me sit you down for a minute and have this conversation. And he bluntly told me, women should never lead. You're not supposed to lead. You're supposed to
Mm.
assist in the house of the Lord. And I calmly got up out
Wow.
of there. I just left. I took my children and I said, I will never be back. I would never come back to this church. And I never tried to go down that path again. But just hearing that, I
Yeah.
said, wow, he just tried to diminish me because of my gender. And so
Yeah.
as I continue to do all these business ventures, especially in the nonprofit sector, I feel like you have to always assert yourself with men. And I mean, and it's like a back and forth assert.
Mhm.
Like even
Yeah.
when you're trying to deal with male politicians, and I'm not even going to say said politician, you have to assert yourself. They will pretend, some of the men, when you're in leadership, they will pretend like they don't even know you because they don't want to deal with you. Or they'll label you difficult. As you know,
Or
I have been labeled difficult because I assert
because you
myself.
won't, right, because you assert yourself, because you're not lowering your standards to
Right.
meet what they want from you. And that I've faced a lot of that too. You know, I just think that some of the men out here have to understand that women are leaders too. And I think that some of that, when it comes to you, is that you're more of a leader than they are.
Maybe. And you know what else I
I'm keeping it
noticed?
real.
They're not quick to assist you at, the way they will assist another
Mm,
male that's building his dream. They'll sit back and
right.
watch you, and then if you come to them and say, let's network, or I need an alley oop or an assist, it's more or less, I'll
Hmm.
assist you, but I have to be in the front. I got to be in the front of what you created. You got to get
Right. Like, and
behind
then
me.
trying to take, yeah, they trying to take
They
that
take the
credit.
face. Yes.
Yeah.
So
This could turn into a 2 hour show.
it
The certain,
can. It really
because you know
can.
me. You know me. I bring receipts. I can bring receipts. I can bring text messages. And that's why I be like, people know when I be like, you know,
So how do you handle that with the gender bias
Afro,
and the stereotypes? How did you handle it professionally? How did you handle that?
professionally, professionally, I know how to write a good letter, email, and say, hey, I think it's best that we separate. I get those kind of people away from me. I'd let them know it's not gonna work, and I let them know why, because I feel as though they should know why, so that in case they meet another female that's like Avonda Smack, and then they do the same thing, because women are not we have too many other women who are empowering us to be us. We're not going to keep you know just taking what men are telling us to do and how to move. We presenting you, we want to work with you, and you want to put us under you and you take credit. Nah, and it's just not going down like that. But that's how I do it. I write an email, send it. I will put in there bullet points as to why it does not work with my vision, and move forward. And hopefully they learn from that. Now, if they want to have a conversation afterward, we can have a conversation afterward in depth. But I give I give people like that, one chance only. That's just,
Mm,
I don't like wasting my time. I give them one chance only. Maybe we come back later, and maybe if you approach me with an opportunity, but I'm not going to be coming to you again, because I
right.
feel like your first impression is your best impression. That's how I was always taught. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give you a second time to get it right.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's just me, because I can just move on. My time
Yeah.
seems precious.
Well, for
But I have
me,
been hurt like that. Yeah, several
yeah,
times.
for me, the first thing is never let them see you sweat. I keep the same resting. Okay. Well,
I had
we
to
will
learn
not
that.
be doing that. And then I'll get up from the table, and then I'll say I'm consulting with my team, which is my board, and then we come up with the best way. I don't handle it from an emotional space. I
Yeah,
keep
see, I'm
that
still
same
looking.
stern face.
Yeah, see, I'm getting better with that, right? But I've been told, like, smack, your nonverbal communications lets a person sometimes know all they need to know. But there are some times where some have told me I go into actress mode. I will snap if I feel like,
Not
what I'm
me.
saying? See, I'm learning how to keep that. I think I've been doing a lot better in the past couple of years in situations I've been in because I'm not allowing anybody to disturb my peace. And I think I'm getting better with it as we come up in this year of 2026. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do too much snapping anymore because I'll lay you out right there. I
Yeah,
will.
no. Nope.
And
I
how to
keep
keep.
that face.
Yeah, I'm
I
learning that. I'm learning. I ain't gonna lie, I
yeah.
ain't perfect. You know this about me.
Yes,
Now,
I'll go. And I
yeah,
said, I need to consult my team. I pack up all my hopes and dreams or whatever I was going to network with you, pick them up right off the table, and you'll never see me again. But guess what you will see? You will see my work.
there it
You will
is.
feel my presence.
And
That's
I think
stronger than
people,
anything I can ever say to you.
yeah, and not just entrepreneurship. I know we may have some other people, tuning in. That's even good just for life, period. Never let somebody see you sweat. Keep your calmness, pack up your stuff, and say, okay, and still smile. That's the hard part. Still continue to smile through it all. When you're not around them, then you can, you know what? You know what I mean? When you're not around them, you can do all of them commotions. And that part right there is because I do that a lot. I'll drive all the way home. Sometimes I'll wait when I get in the car and I'll be hitting the steering wheel, after some meetings with people that may want to do business with me. But I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
Yes. And just to add this, because our nonprofit is open to all um genders, female. As long as you got that female energy, you're welcome at the House of Peach, no matter if you're
Yes.
heterosexual or within the LGBTQ plus community. And I think what we're saying here is especially important if you're in the community because they expect you to overreact, but you don't give them that satisfaction. You're already,
Nah.
the assumption is that you're already bonkers. No,
Mhm.
assert yourself, keep it cool, get to your team, and then you and your team figure out the best solution to it. The very best one. But Darlene said this is why women work harder. And I truly agree because the doors are most of the doors are slammed until you get to the space you need to be. Then everybody's running to knock on your door. But otherwise,
I
until then,
didn't
you're
see her
kicking.
comment. Let
She
me see.
said this is why women work harder. And then she also
Yes.
said, believe what people show you. Yes,
Oh, yes.
believe what people show you.
You know for sure that took me a while to like grasp that part. And it took a little bit of you showing me different things that I may not don't see. You feel what I'm saying? And you do that right there. Believe what people show you. That comes. I learned that probably about 7 years ago because I
Mm,
people were just walking all over me, and it took for somebody to see what that truly. And this was it was you, a female, to see that people were walking all over me, stealing from me, everything. And after I almost darn near fired everybody on my team, didn't I? I didn't see it because I put too much trust and just like, nah, they're not doing that. But when you take a step back and I got to see it, I'm like, oh no. So I love that. Believe what people show you. They got comfortable. Thank you.
okay. So let's move to number 8, lack of business education, limited knowledge in finance, marketing, legal, and business planning. I think we all, as entrepreneurs, you do not know it all. You fall short in some of these
Hmm.
areas, maybe even all of them. But my advice to you is you have the World Wide Web. Figure
Yeah.
out what you don't know. Sign up for these like I used to take a lot of continuing education classes if I did not want to go to college for a full business degree or you cannot afford it. Take a continuing education class. You could take
Yeah.
it online, you could go inside the building. I don't know what your learning process is. I don't know, whatever however you learn, figure it out and sign up the best way so you can retain the knowledge. And if you feel like you're not strong in that, hire someone. You
Yeah.
know what? The most beautiful thing, not to cut you off, Vonda, the most beautiful thing I found out is if you can afford someone that's working inside, let's say the fine that handles finances or the legal, go find a student. Go to the college and ask for a
Intern.
student. I need no, not an intern. I needed a baker for it was an event I was having a long before I knew you. And I needed a baker. I went to a culinary school and hired a student. She did great work, just as if she graduated. She was damn near graduated. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
ways around a way. Or go
Mhm.
to, utilize some of the resources we told you about, like SCORE, um, just a couple of spaces. Like I know my career working with Bayada, we have a legal portion there where I can actually, if I had a question, I could call up that resource and ask the legal team for free. So utilize what you have or network it or barter. I'm good at this, you're good at that. Maybe you're a lawyer and you need services that I'm great at. So network it. Just don't give up. What is your advice, Rhonda?
Um, I don't want people who are trying to get out here, whether starting your own business or starting a nonprofit. Um, there are a lot of people out here who are not gatekeepers who will help you. Also, it's nothing wrong with you digging in to it and learning it. There are too many free resources online. And if you get to a point where you get stuck, you got to network with the people who are in your circle. There's no reason why you can say, oh, I don't know the business. You got to make the time to learn the business. If not, you're going to continue to be broke. You got to learn business education. And if, when it comes, oh yeah, definitely. Those Instagram experts. Definitely. You want to be shy of them. But I'm glad that you're on here, Miss Darlene. She's offering, I don't know how long, if you could drop it like a 30-minute, was it a free consultation?
30-minute free consultation.
Okay, yeah, you already looked at it. Yeah, she's offering that to people. Take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, drop everything in the comments if you don't mind, Miss Darlene. But you got to take advantage of that. You got to do your homework and check up on people. Yeah, a mentor session. That's what it is. Thank you, Miss Darlene. A free 30-minute mentor session. And Pierce, you've done that before, correct?
What, mentor people?
No, yeah, I already know you've done that. But I remember before you were kind of stuck wanting to see, like where things were going, and you did a like a 30-minute mentor session with someone you knew.
Ah, yes,
They
with
could
SCORE.
add, yeah, what,
SCORE.
yep, score, yep, just to see if they were going to give you, more information than what some tools to help you than what you already have. And that's the most important thing that like I'm trying to tell people. Like, yo, take advantage. Nobody's expecting you to know everything when you have that vision, but you got to put some energy into it. I learned a lot about the entertainment business by researching, reading, getting on YouTube, what university, you know what I'm saying? And finding some of my favorites in entertainment and reaching out to them and asking them, what kind of books did you read? And they responded. There's a lot of people who aren't gatekeepers. And they responded and sent me some good books. Sometimes you may have to read. And sometimes with entrepreneurs, they want everything handed to them. And then, okay, I'm gonna meet somebody on the way to help me. Nah, you don't want to be like that. You want to know that part of the business. But a trusted resource, that's there it is. Darlene said it is important. So I just want to put that out there.
Yes, and for me, I love mine to be tangible people that I can put my hands on, and I know, I can reach back out to them if need be. Like I'm like Darlene, these Instagram how to quick LLC and all
Yeah,
this other stuff. No, sometimes it's as simple as if you want to know how to create an LLC, go and look at the state of Delaware if that's where you live in the business section, and it'll tell you step by step how to do these things. And but you'll
yeah,
have people on the internet charging you thousands of dollars to do this. Like, remember when I wanted to start up an LLC? I can't even remember what it was online. They wanted to charge me $1,000 for three hundred
yeah,
dollars. I had to did the whole thing myself. So
yeah,
seek the information, you shall find it. But when you want it quick and fast, you miss the steps. You miss
yeah.
a whole
That
lot of steps in between.
yeah, and you know what? What's crazy is my sister said the same thing. Yolanda, she, you know, was trying to start up a transportation company, but she knew a little bit because she set up her nonprofit the same way. People were out here trying to charge like some ridiculous amounts, but when she did it all herself, that money came down. But I can understand if it's a trusted stores, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's gonna be something. People's time is precious. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep giving away all information, but if you can learn it yourself to start up your own business, or at DSU they have classes that you could take for small
Yeah,
business,
continuing education.
continuing education classes. You got to invest in you to be the better you. That's all I could say. And shout out to Ramona.
And
And
to
oh, they're saying
live,
hey there.
welcome.
Yeah, yes, welcome to live. I don't
So,
know if you know, but Darlene Sturgeon is the mayor of Camden, Delaware. So that's why they're saying, "Hey,
yes, yeah,
mayor."
no, yes.
So we
So we
appreciate you
talked,
tuning in.
okay. So we talked about lack of business education. Let's talk about economic barriers. Limited savings, lower income, or existing debt make it risky to start a small business. Um, I'll let you go first. What is the solutions to that? I kind of told y'all what I did, but what were your solutions?
Let me tell you, I had to cut back on some of the things that I love. I didn't eat out as much. I sat down and I said, okay, I had a full time job, and 20% of my paycheck went into a savings that went towards a business. And then I started talking about my business to like close friends to see if maybe they want to invest. I talked about this a little bit. I never let money become a barrier, because there's always all kinds of ways out here that you can make money. You feel what I'm saying? And people just have to put their mind to it, depending on, like what your business is. You know what I mean? So for me, like there was some kind of contest that I wanted, where I wanted to award an artist $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I had to save more. I knew I had to take my profits from one event and put a little bit more into the savings after bills were paid. You know what I mean? Or I could always look at a creative way. One of the creative ways I did one year was I looked for people to sponsor an artist and have them bring me the artist that they like. Would you like to sponsor them for 200? That way the money went into like a bag, a cash money bag. And then it wasn't me taking away, but at the same time I was building my brand. You see what I'm saying? So there's all kind of creative ways to get money. But if you have existing debt, I urge you to, find you a good financial advisor to help you get out of that, who can educate you on how to get that debt handled.
The financial advisor piece, but piece. how I handle it. I'm gonna give y'all some cheap hacks that I did. You could use them, you could not. But so I always like to try to think logically about things. So I was like you, like, barter, trade for services, and network for services, or find partners. But one thing that I did, if I felt like I needed education in order to do something, and I would go to college. I would go to college, and then when I would take out like my student loans, I would take a little piece of it and finance what I was trying to do. Um, I
Next
also
time.
used to take my tax money, and instead of buying wigs, weaves, cars, and all that stuff, I took a portion of that and invested in my business. Like you said, I cut back on certain things. Do I need that brand new pair of sneakers? Because a lot of times I see people saying, "Oh, I got this dream," but I see them in $100 pair of sneakers. Well, you're wearing your dream,
On
or
your
five
feet.
hundred dollar shirt. Entrepreneurs, half the time I'm wearing stuff that's a deal. Like, we literally used to shower with $5 shirts. I'm trying to get a computer. I would rather see my vision come forward than to look good. I had to sacrifice. As long as my house bills was paid, my kids was good, I figured it out. I figured it out. And then I would
All
start
set in the
like small endeavors. Darlene said business grants are always worth the effort.
process.
They are, but at times when you doing, it's not too many start up unless you have like some type of, you got to have a really good business plan. Most people don't know how to write them or execute them. It's spaces that you can learn. And then you got to have somebody willing to invest in you, and you're not even an entrepreneur at this point. You have a dream, you don't have the experience, you probably don't have the education where they want to invest all that money. So just start out small. Start out
You know,
small.
yeah, I shared with a friend just this week. Um, I said, "Yo, if you see some business grants out there, I said, go ahead and fill it out. You never know what may happen." "Oh, I'm so scared that I'm gonna make a mistake." I said, "Well, if it's something you don't understand on the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like reach, you know, reach a friend, phone someone. You got to have somebody in that network that you can reach out to. Just don't put what you think it is, make sure it's good, and don't leave anything undone. But yeah, true, be consistent. Thank you, Darlene.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
put yourself in spaces with other entrepreneurs, because you don't know who might be listening and say, "Damn, that's a great idea. I have money and I'm willing to invest in you. I'm willing to invest in your dream." Or
let me
I'm
tell
willing to give you a mini grant.
you,
It may
everybody.
not be much. It might be $200-$300, but it's something.
Yeah, and you can't. That's the other thing. You can't be keeping like your visions inside of it. Once you know that it's solid, man, start talking about it. I started talking about what I do as smack e.n.t. Started talking to people. I don't care if there was one time I had catch the bus. I'm on the bus talking to an older lady. All right. And then I'm at a rally, me and this lady. And then I was working with another lady at the polls, just letting them know, they're asking you questions. Come to find out, she got money. She said, "I want to invest into your vision." Man, you gotta start talking about. You never know who you talking to, because all millionaires don't dress in $1,000 shirts. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
it right there.
that is true. That I agree with you. And another thing, if you're working, see if your boss will give you, slip in a little bit of overtime, even if it's 2 or 3 hours, and save up that little bit of money.
That
So
one.
it's ways. It's ways. Okay, so let's get into number 10. Fear of judgment, worried about what others will think, or societal expectations. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
What do you have to say about fear of I know you've had fear of judgment. I know I've had fear of judgment. But you can go first.
Now you go first. I went
Okay.
first last week. You go.
So fear of judgment, right? here I come, this little short woman with weave and big boobs. I'm automatically believing that people are just not even taking me serious because I got big knockers. They just looking at that. There's no way they think I got something in my head because I'm a female. They're judging me for that. I don't have a doctorate. They're judging me because of that, because I didn't spend 20,000 years in school. Even though there was a time in American history where people just were understudies to become their careers, including lawyers, right? But because you don't have a doctorate, they might judge me. I may not know what I'm talking about because life experience means zero, right? Even though
Mhm.
Donald Trump and all of them didn't go to school, that still you're not that. Um,
Right.
and then family. Why are you thinking about being that? Well, you could be the very best mother, you could be the very best housewife, you could be all these other things that is more tangible than trying to do what you're wanting to do, these businesses.
Hmm.
So that fear of judgment, it's always a naysayer
Oh,
that's sitting in the back of your mind. Oh my God, they are thinking this, they're gonna say this, they're gonna downplay me. And I had to get over it and say to myself, you are your own judge and jury.
yep.
When you go to lay down and meet your maker, these people are not going to lay there. Are you going to be satisfied with your life, or are you going to be laying there worried about what you didn't do? And I chose, I'm going to be satisfied with my life. Let them say whatever they want. I am judge and jury of my life.
I mean, look at me. Look at me. I want everybody that's tuned in to look at me. All right. A lot of people judge me just off of my looks. And then when they find out my lifestyle, they want to put all kind of other stuff on top of it. And I did have that fear of judgment. I feel like because of things that have happened, that's how I got my fear of judgment. But if you look at me 7 years ago to present, I don't care what you think about me. I'm not there no more. I'm going to step into every room authentically me because one, I'm a tomboy. They look at my look and the clothes I got on. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't even opened up my mouth yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that judgment comes from. But for people who truly know who I am, my circle that keeps me motivated in my business ventures see the real me. You know what I mean? So sometimes I can go into a room and not say anything, right? But when it is my time to say anything, those people look crazy and they'll be like, she's not at all what people said she was because you judge me from the outer layer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't have that fear of judgment anymore because I'm coming to get what I'm there to get. I'm coming to get what's mine. You can judge me all day long. It's your loss. But I don't have that fear anymore. But I carried it for a long time. And those are the things that held me back. You feel what I'm saying? Peach, you know, we've had these talks. I could be a whole lot further if I didn't hold myself back from self doubt. A lot of the stuff that's on here, it held me back. And I'm stepping into my purpose now.
And keep stepping. So
Mhm.
Darlene says some people feel safe in a small life. I 100% agree with that. And they feel like you should stay in a small life with them. But some
Mhm.
people life dreams is much more bigger. She also said, don't let
No,
Ramona said,
Ramona.
don't let people lead you to where they think you should be. Follow your dreams.
That's right. That
Follow
is so
your
true. Thank you, Ramona.
dreams.
Rona. Yeah, that is so
So
true. You know, we get that a
it
lot
is.
from our parents, though. Our parents is, come on, you're a parent. Parents want to tell their kids what they're gonna do and how they're gonna get there.
No, this is not pre-recorded to live. We are live. To live like, are y'all
Yeah, we're live.
alive?
Nah, we're
so
live, Talib.
the last one you can't see, and I'll just read it to you. Is mental health challenges. And I think this one is a biggie. And it's just so much to say about this. Challenges such as anxiety, depression, chronic stress, burnout, and this is one that I love for this show and why I played Delacroix's song at the top of the show. Gender dysphoria and gender dysmorphia, and the emotional energy needed to create and sustain a business. You got to have the focus, decision making. It can impact all of that. Before we get into, let me read Talib's comment. Whenever you search for the truth outside of yourself, the truth gets further away. I love that. I love
Yeah, I
that.
like that.
So, with the mental health piece, the mental health challenges, right? Um, I have two videos that I wanted to show, but did you have something that you wanted to discuss about anxiety? Because you do have
Hmm.
anxiety.
But my anxiety is now treated, and I just want to say, if you know that you're got some or something just isn't different, you're not the same person, or people are coming, people in your close circle, that is not just anybody, are showing you things about yourself. And if you got people coming to say the same thing, you got to handle that mental health. I handle mines. There's all different types of techniques out there to handle the anxiety, but I also take medication because I'm noticing that when I go off on that anxiety, there's a lot of things that I have general anxiety disorder. A lot of things I worry about, things that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real. It ain't even my business. And I worry about it. It's stopping me from completing what I need to do in my world. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you got to notice when you have a problem and you got to treat it, because you're not going to be able to fully sustain your dream that you want to accomplish. Your goals, you're not going to be able to. I just want to say that. Now let's look at these videos.
I totally agree. And I be getting burnt out. I think most entrepreneurs, excuse me, we get burnt out.
Yeah, you got to take that self time. You got to cut off everything, turn off your notifications. Man, you got to. Oh, an hour a day for me every day. I do. I'm so serious when I say this. I give myself 1 hour a day for me, no interruptions. And I don't care if that's me doing affirmations, if I'm reading my Bible, if I'm doing some breathing treatments, who knows? It's for me to decompress. Do not bother me. So I can be a better person when we talk. You don't want the snap and smack. You don't want that because I can snap.
So I wanted to talk about two biggies for me, right?
Hmm.
The gender dysphoria and the body dysmorphia. And if you don't know what gender dysphoria is, our trans sisters have gender dysphoria at times. Is a feeling of distress that can happen when a person's gender identity differs from the assigned sex. And once, even after transition, they could still suffer from dysphoria. And I think that's very heavy,
Hmm.
to try to deal with yourself internally and work that out, and then still trying to pursue your dreams. So that's something that I just wanted to mention, because again, this show is for females from all walks of life. And then another one that's just not common, because I'm sure you probably never really discussed body dysmorphia, have you? Smack, have you ever discussed body dysmorphia with anyone?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to play this video, and this is for the ladies. Body dysmorphia. You probably don't realize if you suffering from it after this video. Hopefully, you realize it and you can seek treatment for it. But it's sort of similar to gender dysphoria, but it's just you don't want to change your gender, but you have a problem with living inside of your own personal body. And there's a lot of women, a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
I had met someone.
innovators, a
Yeah.
lot of brilliant people that suffer from body dysmorphia, and they never get to pursue their dreams. They never even get to have the life that they really want because they're suffering from it. Let me play this video. And if you see yourself, please seek help. I may not play the entire video. We are already over our little hour mark, but I'm gonna play some of it.
You with these big words tonight.
Kind of coined this term body dysmorphia. And while as a clinician and someone who has it, I'm so great to hear that this word is out there. It's often misconstrued. When I look at body dysmorphia, I feel like it's a watered down term of what BDD truly is. Body dysmorphic disorder is a very severe psychiatric disorder where a person has a perception about their appearance where they see a defect or undesirable part of their body, often neck up, that to an outsider doesn't see it at all. But to the person suffering from it, they see it as awful, defective, disgusting, and prevents them from functioning in day-to-day life. I developed BDD in my late teens, but was not diagnosed until I was 22 years old. When I was in elementary school, middle school, I was bullied based on the fact that I had curly hair. And I never realized it until later that that actually was the precursor for my body dysmorphic disorder, because I felt that because of the way I looked, I wasn't good enough. And so as I got older, it transferred to my skin on my face, and I felt that anytime I had any imperfection, any acne or anything on my face, I felt like I should not go out in public. I actually had it really develop bad when I was 20 years old, and I missed a semester in college because I couldn't leave my house for a month. And at that point, I didn't know what I had. I just thought that I was ugly and defective. And then it wasn't until a year and a half that I got the actual psychiatric diagnosis of body dysmorphic disorder and started to get the treatment for it. For a person that truly suffers from the diagnosis body dysmorphic disorder, they can feel minimized and feel like other people don't truly understand what this is, because I've heard so many people say, but everybody has body dysmorphia. And when I think about my own struggles, I don't think everyone just sits in a house for a month. I don't think people would have as many medical leaves. I've had 3 to 4 medical leaves my entire life because I couldn't function optimally because I couldn't leave my house. And so I think it's important to have this message out there. I think the same way that we say it's just OCD, I think body dysmorphia is more of an adjective and it's not the actual diagnosis. So there is this differentiation between the two. And that's part of the reason that I like to speak, because I want people to understand that I've had this disorder. I have taken medical leaves. I have been at the floor of my bathroom crying, thinking, I can't do this anymore. How am I going to make it through? And I've picked myself up. I've gone through the right treatment. I've gotten the right support back to the community that gave me my life back. And so I want people to know that they're not alone and that they can get better and live a true full life.
What did you think about that?
That was a great video. I do know someone like that. I just didn't know the word because I know someone like that, and I'm glad that they are seeking help. And I want you to send me the link to that so I can send it to them. I thought that was a great video. It gave me a understanding of it. I don't think I've ever been through that. I think there have been times where I got little things about myself, but I don't think it was to the point what she was describing, that I wouldn't self-diagnose myself as that. There are things that personally, because I tell you a lot, that I did with my own self because I didn't like certain things, you know, on my body, and I would wear two and three garments to, you know, I guess I could be transparent. I got big boobs. I hate it. You know what I mean? And so I would wear, you know, two bras. Don't do that anymore. I would also wear a wife beater, a t-shirt, and then the shirt that on the outside. And a lot of people didn't know that. It took me years to get out of that, and to become comfortable in my skin. But I do know someone who's going through this exact situation, and that can also, not leaving your home for a month or longer, could lead to other mental things. So, yeah, I think that was a great video. Please send me that link. I need that.
I sure will. On Man, listen, if you're still watching, let us know what your thoughts are about this body dysmorphia. Um, I brought it up because I felt it was worth, everyone hearing.
Yeah,
I know people personally in my life that are so brilliant, and I see them doing so many things. But this body dysmorphia is holding them back. Gender dysphoria is holding them back. And I would love to see them step center stage. So tonight, if you feel like you suffer from either one, please go get the help that you need. Um, if you're suffering from gender dysphoria, find resources so that you could become your true, authentic self. If you have the dysmorphia, get the help that you need. The world needs you. We need everything that you have to
yeah,
give. Please don't hold yourself back. And I thought it was important because this is a show for women. And
yes,
we go through so much mentally, but then we so hard on ourselves.
yes,
You
yeah,
know, I thought about myself. I said, listen, I don't like my knees, right? But imagine if my knees stopped me from doing the things that God put me here to do. So I hope y'all hear it, and we have inspired you to tonight to do what you need to do so you can get to your dreams. And maybe
yes,
your dream isn't to be an entrepreneur. Maybe your dream is to start a family. But whatever it is, big or small, just find a way to love you and become who you need to become. Don't
exactly.
let it stop you. So let me
Yes,
read some of these comments. Darlene said, being an entrepreneur requires self empowerment, and that can be, yeah, because I couldn't imagine being inside my body and just hating my body. It's that seems to be a lot. That's a lot. Not seem, it's a lot. Darlene says small business owners need a tight support circle. Definitely.
mm-hmm.
Definitely. You got to find your entrepreneurial tribe.
Yes, that is true. You got to. That is so true. I keep my that is so true. You know what I mean? And I have that tribe. Talib said, anybody out there that wants to have their nervous system reset, just visit Beyond the Mind, which is hypnotherapy, which is a show that's on Plug Studio Network. Also, emotional freedom, tapping in is a great way to reset the sympathetic nervous system and activate the
Parasympathetic nervous
sympathetic
system.
nervous system, where all of the calm comes from. Big shout out to Talib, dropping those jewels for the people. That a lot of what he does is to help people um, find themselves. So I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to find people in your life. That's right. I mean, I keep looking for my people. I like tapping people into other people. Network is key. But I just want to leave a last comment if I can. For all of you, we've had a two show to help you tap into your dream and for it to be the um the best, because every dream does have a door. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to walk through that door. And I hope that we were able to show you from our two shows. You're going to have to deal with some things. You can't expect for people to come in and do it for you. You got to do a lot of the heavy lifting, but a lot of it starts with you. And just follow that checklist we got. And if you need to reach out to us, please download the app. Go back and look at our shows. You know what I'm saying? If you go onto the app, you will see that there are some mentors and people who are on there that are ready to assist you. They already have some information that some guidance to give you, and it's up to you to take the next step. Nobody's going to take that step for you. You got to be the person that puts the energy behind the steps that you take so that you can truly walk through that door and conquer your dream.
Yep. And there's also some resources inside the mobile app.
Oh yeah,
So take
resource.
advantage. Take advantage. There are how-to videos. As we go along on our journey building the House of Peach, we'll be adding all of these fabulous, wonderful ladies in here. We'll add their mentor buttons, information about them. Just we're trying to create a space for learning and inspiration. So we hope that you enjoy everything that we're doing here. In fact, if you are in the chat, let us know. Do you enjoy everything that we are doing here? Let us know. And maybe, the next show will drop the link and allow some of you to come up. So please continue to follow, like, and share House of Peach. Will be on every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Um, Tune in. You never know who's going to be on the show or what we're going to discuss. You just have to follow us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my final words to you is stay encouraged. You're amazing, and your dreams are worth it. Follow them.
Yes,
I'm
and
going to go ahead,
my
Vonda.
God. Yeah, and if you follow me on all social media, don't be surprised you get an inbox message asking you to set up a date for an interview. Okay, come on, and
We
you didn't
need you.
expect. We need you. That just means that I love what you got going on, and other people need to know about your business and how you got there, what inspired you. We're trying to share as many stories because I like to inspire young Black women. That's me. You know what I'm saying? And I just love it. So if you get an inbox from me, just know Smack did it. Smack said it, and just schedule. And if you need to schedule out, I've had some people reach back out to me who said that, hey, I'm in college, but I'll finish my classes by the end of August. Okay, that's fine. Just go ahead, get your interview in, and you let us know what date is good for your schedule. We work with all schedules. Hop the series is not going anywhere. We're on each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's 4 Wednesdays in a month, and some it's 5. If you need to schedule out in December, I'm just telling you, get your date in now because the dates are filling up.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. And I'm going to
Yeah.
leave y'all with some fabulous female artists. I got to hit the replay on that soft and feminine. I hope y'all enjoy it. Follow, like, and share. I am Delacroix. This is an
Chill.
exclusive video. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday at 8 p.m.
And follow
We're
Del.
going to look at what we
Yes.
call suggestibility.
The male female dynamic. There's actually another way of thinking.
Come in. Oh, wow.
Wow. Thank you, brother. You
Yeah.
know all that.
Check out Beyond the Mind, produced by Peach ENT, Fridays at 8 p.m.
They tell you to be, live your life, be free. Are you ready for this? What they tell you to be, live your life, be free, free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free, free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free.
Soft and feminine, a straight like mine. Pay close attention, I blow your mind. Gimme this tattoo. Strike a pose like it's 92. Givenchy and Prada boo. He bought one for me, I bought one for you. I'ma give the girls just what they want. A rich and classy bitch, oh yeah, that's cool. My hair, my nails alone, all the teeth. So step your pussy up if you gon' be like D. I wanna see you beat your face like this. I feelin' that you woo, you just can't miss. Get you, you. Serve the pussy like I know you do. Give it grandpa a season. I make all the femme queens just wanna think twice. Cause I've got the face and I've got the lips. I've got the teeth and I've got the tits. I am the soft and the feminine way. If you don't know, you wanna learn today. Said I've got the face and I've got the lips. I've got the teeth and I've got the tits. I am the soft and the feminine way. If you don't know, you gonna learn today. Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. Soft and feminine. Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. My soft lace with my feminine strut. My soft eyes and my feminine touch. You want what you really want. I give it to you. Taste this feminine cut. Where my pretties? Look at this pretty cat. Don't get shy now cause you're up to bat. Say yes to. Let me teach you a thing or two. Check my stats. Bitch, I've been to school. Living my truth. I ain't just come, don't mind my attitude. We're here to make noise. All the girls in the femme queen boys.
They tell you to be, live your life, be free. What they tell you to be, live your life, be free, free.
Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. Soft and feminine. Where my girls at tonight? Feeling it inside. Soft and it feels right. Feminine inside. Soft and feminine. Oh girl, who is that Delacroix? Who? She ain't never had a song out. Oh girl, you better check the record. Cause she's where? Oh honey, don't think it was just some singles, honey. She done transitioned and gave it all to you, okay? Oh honey, she went up into the heavens and talked to Jesus. You gonna learn why she was a boy. Then she turned into a fabulous girl that's fabulous and pretty and see it. I know you had you mad cause now she has an album, darling. And you're gonna buy it. Your mama's gonna buy it. Your daddy's gonna buy it. Your grandmama's gonna buy it. Your ancestors are gonna buy it. Cause, alright, that's who's gonna buy it. Everybody's gonna buy it. So you better get into the tea cause it's the house of Delacroix, bitch. And bow down. Thank you. I am the soft and the feminine way. You gonna learn today.
Crazy.
Peach ENT.
That's my ish.
Delacroix. Girl, I know you are not laying down. Get up.
For what?
Girl, you gotta get up and go. You gotta take care of you, mama.
And go where?
Girl, come on and get up. Girl, come on. Stop playing.
Take care of you. Take care of me. Your path you choose. Happiness is free. All you gotta do is go, go, go. Let it drip, drip, go, go. through a lot and you're feeling like your life is ending. You can't give up never, cause it's getting better. You're gonna be a winner. Oh yeah, yeah. Take care of you. Take care of me. Your breath you choose. Happiness is free. All you gotta do is go, go, go. Let it free now. What you wanna do? Just go. Give it all you got now. It's time to make a move. You know what to do. Gotta have a winning attitude, yeah. We can make this thing happen. Keep it strong, just keep trusting. And you, time is not on our side. We gotta win.